Hello students, today we are going to start with a new poem and this is poem 3 in our book Beehive. Name of the poem is Rain on the Roof, written by Coates Kinney. Let us read about the poet first. Coates Kinney was born in 1826 near Penn Yan, New York. He was partly educated at Antioch College, Yellow Springs, Ohio, and studied law with Thomas Corwin. He was a senator from the 5th District in the Ohio legislature 1882 to 1883 and delivered a speech against the official railroad pass. Born on 24th November 1826, he was a lawyer, politician, journalist and a poet by profession. He died on January 25, 1904 in Ohio. Let us read the poem first. When the humid shadows hover all over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into the busy being start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Let's read the poem stanza wise. When the humid shadows over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Let's read the description. In the first stanza, the poet is trying to describe a rainy night. He says that all the stars of the sky have become invisible because they have been covered by clouds. Darkness usually have a negative connotation, and the poet makes no exception to this rule. He says that the darkness is making him sad and reflective, and the rain also seems to mirror his emotions, as it looks like tears falling softly from human eyes. Moreover, at this point, the only thing that can bring joy to the poet is to curl up with a pillow in the bed of a country cottage. Though the rooms of the cottage may be small and ill-equipped, the sound of raindrops can only transport him there for him to recover from his melancholy mood. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air thread into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. In the second stanza, the poet describes how the raindrops make the loudest sound as they fall on the shingles of the roof. Each sound that is made by the rain in this way is repeated the next instant by the beating of his heart. The things he has only been imagining now start to appear before his very eyes. As he is listening to the soft and continuous falling of the raindrops off his roof, all his memories are coming back to him, but they are not discrete and separated from each other. Instead of all his memories seem to have formed a patchwork by becoming entwined with one another. This is the last paragraph of the poem. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone, to regard the darling dreamers, she left them till the dawn. Oh, I felt her fond look on me, as I listened to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. In this paragraph, the poet describes the first memory that he can actually identify among the patchwork that all his memories have formed by meshing together. He remembers how many years ago in his childhood his mother used to look down at him and his siblings as they were sleeping and having pleasant dreams. His mother would make a point to look at them every night, for she knew she would not see them again till the next morning. What the poet remembers more than anything is how his mother would bend down and watch over him in particular. These memories are evoked as he listens to the repetitive rhythm of the raindrops as they are falling on his roof. Let us read about the central idea of the poem. This poem tells us what the poet is thinking about when he hears the sound of the rain falling. The poem praises the healing power of nature's rain, especially when he heard from a cozy bed in a lovely cottage. The poet says that it is pleasant to live and sleep comfortably in a cottage on a rainy night, when the tinkle on the rain brings dreamy fancies and he recollects fond memories of the past. The rain is thus an instrument of beautiful memories of the past years. The sounds of the rain falling takes the poet to his childhood, when the fondest memory of his mother is brought before him in all her gentle loveliness. Thank you.